Peace, 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 fam. I hope you're so appreciative. I put this DVD together for this class session. I hope that you learned from it. The birth of a nation. Birth of a nation. Understand the concept of Brother Nat. When you put this movie together, to tell a story, to tell a true story. But Nat Turner wasn't the first one to revolt. He wasn't the first one to have so many people in different plantations killed. Understand this. I put this movie out and I put it as a class. It's for you to understand religion is told by one culture. Does not mean it has the same meaning for another culture. Religion means bound, to be whole, to be controlled. Spirituality is not. Spirituality flows with the wind. It flows through all things. That's natural. So all those who sit up there and think that going to church and you doing this great deed and it's fine. If religion is helping you in that way and you're taking it in the proper respect of it, listen, more power to you. But if you feel uncomfortable and you know religion is not what it is and it's not the conception of what it is, at the end of the day, the religion that you seek, the religion that you understand, is not what it is. Religion is based on lies, conceptions that when another race or another culture begin to study and try to dissect another culture, and when they get things wrong, because they're in power, they used it to control a region or another group of people. Now, in ancient times, if you've done your research, you will find out that that's not what's the case. There's a lot of documentaries that clearly tells you that a lot of different civilizations had slaves. Yes, they did. But they let them keep their religion. They let them keep their religion. They let them keep the native tongue. But they were just slaves. But here, the last 400 years, when the Dutchess and the people here in America, so-called America, have took that away. What was the reason why? Don't let them read. Don't let them write. It's a law. If they read and write, kill them. They went to another level that was inhumane. And I know one thing, and the reason why I'm putting this last post out is because I'm going to tell you the honest truth. Some of you did not support the movie Birth of a Nation to show you the illustration of Nat Turner and where the religion came from, how it was forced upon our people, how it was forced in the way it was constructed. So he only could be able to read certain words, he could only read certain scriptures to satisfy the white slave masters. Then they used him to make money, but they always let him remind him that you still a slave. You might be a preacher to a certain point, but if you stepped out of your boundaries, we're just going to put you in your place. And there's nothing that you can do about it. And I know when you look at that white slave master, the female, y'all thinking, oh, she was a true Christian. No, she was not. Because in the beginning, she told him, those books, you and your people will not be able to understand that. And then she told him, I'm going to teach you my way. She never taught him the truth. Because what she did not teach him was 3 scriptures. That's why he still thought that God was white. And towards the end, he began to start to realize. For a while, he thought God was white. He was teaching this concept. But if he'd have read those 3 scriptures, he would have revoked a long time ago. Daniel's chapter 10, verses 6, that gives you a description of a man of color. You call him Jesus Christ. But that name is a lie. Some of you call him Yoshua, Hebrew. That's a lie. The Romans call him Jesus. The Greeks call him Horus. That's a lie. The Africans call him Haru. Where do you think they get the concept from? So, you go to Revelation chapter 1, 12 through 15, it gives you a description of a man of color. Why he didn't read those scriptures? Why did they not teach him these scriptures? Because they didn't want him to know those 2 scriptures. And the 3rd scriptures of the Creator. How the Creator looks like. Revelation chapter 4, 2 through 5 gives you a description of a jasper. Look up the jasper and look at the stone of a jasper. It has many different colors. But the jasper is in the brown family. Dark brown. It's a rainbow type atmosphere, if you will. That's got nothing to do with white. Understand how religion have reconstructed the mind of our peoples. Free yourself. The Bible that you see, you can use that just like you use the dictionary. We didn't write the dictionary, but you use it to learn words and its meaning. You see, if you start looking at the Bible for what you're really looking for, the Bible it was made from black people. The first Bible was the Bible of stone. The hieroglyphics in Egypt. That's your first Bible. You don't want to know that. See, the Bible was made in stone. Then the Bible was made in a special kind of paper. It's like a leaf. Right? Then the Bible was made from stone to a special kind of leaf. And then paper, which it was a scroll. So the Bible was made in stone, scroll, then paper. That's the way it is. Then you got paperback, hardback, so on and so forth throughout the generations. And each time the generations had constructed the way they want, put certain words in, make it look like it was similar to what it was. You understand? But here in America, people to this day do not want to accept the African culture. I understand he was born in America, but your descendant is from Africa. Your descendant is from one of these countries, even here in South America, North America, Australia, Ethiopia, Asia. White folks wasn't here. It's not to walk around talking about you being racist. It's about knowing who you are. It's knowing why you studying this religion that don't belong to you. And so many pastors have gave it up because they begin to understand that it's a lie. And so many of you are holding on because you're scared that you think you lost something. It's not about losing anything. It's about gaining freedom. And that's what Nat Turner in this movie gained his freedom. He realized he was free. You understand? Understand the concept. Are you free? Because some of you pastors and preachers are so locked on, oh, Jesus, why he saved me? He never saved you. You saved yourself. When you put it in your own head to save yourself. That's all that was. You saved yourself and you never knew it. But you talk to the Creator. Because the Creator understands who you are. He already put in your DNA who you are. You understand? But what amazes me is how the Pope and a lot of those bishops that's in Rome, how they know who to worship. See, in the outside world, everything is about Jesus in the white concept. But underground, in the Vatican, they don't be worshiping no white Mary. They don't worship no black, no white Jesus. They don't do that. I told you how to do your research. You'll be able to see that. But you don't want to because you're scared. The Pope and them don't. Type in on YouTube. Type. Google. Type. The Pope worship the black Jesus. And watch what pops up. You're going to see it. The Pope worships the black Madonna. You're going to see it. Now, if you see this Pope, who's supposed to be high ranked up there, he kissing on this statue, worshiping this black statue. So you tell me why you still worshiping this white devil. The Ankh represents life. The electronic magnesium, the origin of Africa. The woman's womb. Life, birth comes from the woman. This is the key of life. The cross, the symbol of cross was a symbol of peace. It was not the symbol of war. See, when they seen this on the hieroglyphics, they seen it. They didn't understand the conception of it. So they took this peace sign, the cross, and they used it. You understand? They used it. What is the stories they telling? What is true? What is false? And they used it to gain and to control the region and the world. But not all parts of the world don't believe in that. Don't get it twisted, because you can't go certain parts of the world and bring that Christianity there. They're not accepting it. Okay, you come in there with spirituality is understandable. You come in there with that Christian stuff, you might not come back home. So I'm Chocolate AMUN-RA. I hope that you got a good understanding. Religion, it was forced upon our people. It looked like that it wasn't, but in fact it was. And remember, there was other black preachers after Nat Turner. They made sure they wouldn't revoke. They made sure that when they speaking to the rest of the slaves, that the slaves would obey them. That's why they killed all those slaves. To let them know, you jump out of line, this is what's going to happen. But they don't realize you killed them, but you freed them. Them white people don't understand. You took their body, but you didn't take their deity. They were free. Some of them stayed there, continue on what they learned, the religion they was learned, but did not understand, and they adopted that religion, and that's why they always kept saying white Jesus. In the 60s, the 70s, even to this day, 2017, you got black churches that talk about white Jesus. Because they still holding on to the concept. I'm Chocolate AMUN-RA. This is who we are. We're African. This is the proper symbol of life, peace, unity, and love. Make that change.